project, we created filtration columns using a sand and activated carbon mixture as a packed bed. Let's talk about how activated carbon works. Carbon has many small pores on its surface that allow it to absorb organic compounds. Carbon needs to be treated with heat in order to open up these pores to become activated. The reason that carbon filters contain granules of carbon is to increase the surface area. The smaller the particles, the more surface area it has, and thus has more available pores to adsorb. The issue is that these pores fill up by filtering compounds, and when this happens, the filter needs to be replaced with fresh carbon. Our group made 3 columns with varying bed heights: a 2-inch bed, 4-inch bed, and a 6-inch bed. To do this, we bought a 2-inch PVC pipe and cut it into pieces. The activated carbon used was removed from water filters and collected. We decided to use a 10 weight % activated carbon and sand mixture to reduce the amount of activated carbon needed for each column. After the mixture was made, we ran it through a series of sieves to get a particle distribution and calculate an average particle diameter, which came out to be 290 microns. To determine the void fraction of the packed bed, the density, volume of the mixture, and volume of the voids were measured. The void fraction came out to be 0.38. When filling the columns with the mixture, to ensure that we got the correct bed height, we marked a dowel so that when it was placed inside the column on top of the sand and carbon mixture, it would read the correct height. The pharmaceutical we decided to filter was acetaminophen. We bought acetaminophen tablets and crushed them into a powder so it could dissolve in water. The initial concentration used was 0.5 grams per liter. We performed 5 trials for each bed height and ran samples of 20 milliliters of the solution through by pouring the solution through the top and collecting the filtrate. The volumetric flow was measured and averaged by timing how long it took the 20 milliliters to exit the column. In addition to the acetaminophen, we ran wastewater through a fresh 2-inch bed in the same fashion. Samples of the filtered solution were collected and the concentrations were measured using UV spectroscopy. The results we found were that the activated carbon acceptably filtered the pharmaceutical to a very low concentration. However, it quickly became saturated, which means there was not enough carbon in the packed bed for sustained use. To resolve this, further testing could be done by testing more bed heights, different weight percentages of activated carbon, and by testing different compounds being filtered. This experiment is applicable to manufacturing industries. Some industries that could use this technology would be pharmaceutical drug manufacturers, pesticide and herbicide manufacturers, and any industry that uses amines, such as agriculture, cleaning, gas treatment, personal care industry, petroleum, water treatment, and many more. The personal care industry is projected to have the largest contribution as personal care products have growing demand for improved lifestyle. This means there will be an even greater need for this technology in the future. In addition to personal care, activated carbon is applicable to water treatment as it is used to filter out chloramines from the water, making it safer to drink. Thank you for listening to this presentation.